Hi everybody. Follow my YouTube channel, like, subscribe, and comment. Interact. I'm going to respond back to you guys. So please, if you like the video, share it, tell your peoples about it. Are y'all really whispering while I'm trying to
I didn't say a damn
give
thing.
the drop?
I feel like I'm in school.
Okay, so yes, please share the video and press the like button. Thank you.
I'm just trying to tell you how I feel. Yeah, I'm just trying to tell you how I feel.
Where's the topic? What's the topic?
Such a different name. This is such a grandma camera.
So grandma.
I was looking at this one.
So they don't light, they melt.
It's in front. Just yeah.
So today's subject is disposable. Because that's what many of y'all have been to niggas.
Oh.
So, you trying to cuff a dude that's still chasing her.
You got this well reversed. But okay.
Oh, jeez.
This is facts. I'm included in it too.
You
And we're gonna talk about it more, but that's just the facts.
It already started.
I'm definitely a reusable. Ain't a nigga not spent the block by me.
Oh, they spin the block, but you still disposable to them.
I feel like I've been doing the disposal.
I've never been broken up with.
I think everyone's disposable.
That's what I just said. I said including me. Everybody. I wasn't just.
Oh, I'm not talking about in the group. I'm talking about in the world. You know, people are disposable. That's why people don't. Okay, I'll let you finish.
Facts. All right. So quote of the day. Back to it. Is you trying to cuff a nigga that's still chasing niggas at the club, jacked and grinder. Don't do that. With that is, do you believe gay men experience abandonment issues often, excluding with their families? Why, if so?
100%.
Don't it come from the family to begin with?
That's true.
No, excluding the family.
I think they suffer from attachment issues. They be ready to attach to anything so quick. Like you met me at the club last week. Why are you saying I'm your boyfriend today?
I just feel like that comes from family shit, right?
So you feel like it's deriving from the family. I'm talking about like people that are even in therapy dealing with their past traumas and abandonment issues, but they're still experiencing abandonment issues being a gay black man.
Because they came from.
You saying it's still just from there?
I mean,
I feel like
mine
it just
personally came from like friends and stuff in elementary school, like moving away. But I feel like mine stems from like childhood with friends, because like my friends would move away or like move schools and stuff, and I kind of felt like sad about it. I never really had abandonment issues with family personally. That's just me personally.
Right. Same.
I feel like when it does happen as a child, it could, because when you get close to somebody, you're like, what, 6 years old, and then they leave, their family leaves and stuff. That's so sad.
Right.
I think that a lot of people suffer from abandonment issues, but it's off subject. But still.
Yeah, I'm saying gay men. So let's not stray everything else in life, but gay men.
Oh, I don't think it has anything to do with sexual orientation.
I don't think it's
No,
abandonment.
I'm not saying it has anything to do with sexual orientation. I'm talking about gay men.
I
That's
think
what
they
I'm
be
saying.
searching for something so not even like abandonment. I think they have attachment and detachment problems. Like you have a hard time letting stuff go, and then you attach to stuff so quickly.
About gay men and abandonment issues because they cling, like you were saying. Because I've seen it even in myself, and I never experienced abandonment with my family. Maybe with friends and stuff like that. But that has nothing to do with dating. The friendship and platonic relationships and romantic relationships are two different spaces.
I think that why I say friendship and stuff is like attachment issues and clinginess. It can stem from the acceptance of like people. I have this.
So you've never seen or experienced a gay guy or yourself being attached to another dude?
I mean, yeah.
Like you dated somebody or even heard experiences with other people and they just was like automatically on their top, like off rip.
Yeah.
And then when they left, I've heard about people fighting.
Oh, it's tacky.
Let's go.
That's very hood.
It's very Atlanta though.
I'm gonna post a tweet. I think I remember it off top right now.
I'll fight
That depends.
for
I don't
him,
think
but
everybody
I won't be
is-
fighting over anybody.
Yeah, I'm not a
Everybody
fighter
ain't
over
your man.
anybody. I think it's just like,
And there were some people in the
everybody ain't
comments that were
perfect.
saying, I used to think that it was bizarre to fight over a nigga or fight about a dude, but now I'll do it. Like
You
they
should want to
move
fight for
into it.
yourself.
Is this
Your man
physical
should-
fighting, and this is fighting for his affection?
This sounds very physical.
That's
The context of it
I think
is
that
physical.
That's
he
when
should
they
be fighting
attached.
for himself. I don't think that just me personally, I'm not about to fight over somebody who can't fight for themselves. Because if you want to be with me, you're going to show me.
That's
Yes,
what you're saying?
no, I'm not going to fight somebody
Right,
over
because you
my
feel
name.
like if you want to be over there, then go.
Yes, because that's weird. Why are we even in a situation? I feel like people do have certain situations where people do cross boundaries, but will I get out of character? No, because my man should be like, hold on, 6 feet.
Right.
Because you have to respect me. That means that's a lack of respect for me if you feel like I have to come to your defense over somebody flirting with you. That's weird.
But a lot of the problem be you ain't even define that this is your man.
Okay.
You talked to this, like I said, you met this man last week. Tomorrow you in love. The next day, this your boyfriend. You telling everybody about him. But
I feel like
y'all
that is-
haven't defined boundaries. And then now when y'all go to the club, he talking to him, and you like, what the fuck going on? And he know,
You make
your
this
number
sound
not
awkward.
even saved.
What do you do?
Your number not even saved. And you trying to fight over this man. It be,
Why did
it be
you
like
say
that a
that?
lot of times, bro.
You should say that man's number.
I'm not fighting over nobody.
Yeah, I'm not
That's
fighting over
very
that.
deep.
You guys all say yes that you agree gay men experience abandonment issues. You keep going back to childhood days. I don't want to go there.
I just feel like that's where it comes from.
I don't.
Both of y'all want to go back there?
Or
That's situation.
people can get attached financially.
You
Like,
don't
okay,
think-
he taking care of me. That's why I'm attached to him.
How
Or
many
he
people
giving me
are
love.
attached?
I never had love. That's why I'm attached to him.
Or never had a boyfriend?
Never
Yeah.
experienced
Or never experienced
true
romantic?
affection.
Yeah.
Affection that's not based off of visuals.
Or it's some people that got so abused in their last relationship that like now that they like getting treated right, that's why they're attached because they never felt that way.
The last thing we're going to touch on with the abandonment is not specifically about the attachment part, but the part where people leave, ghost you, talk to you 1 week, and all of those issues reignite. All of those feelings when you're constantly going through the dating phase. And many of you have experienced that where somebody just ghosts you, or you talk to somebody 1 week and the next week they gone. You was probably getting an attachment to them. You was probably getting close to them, but for some reason, whatever on their end, it don't always occur with you. You're not always the one that has. You can't dictate everything. You're not always the one that has control of the will.
Well, when you elaborate, you go.
Well, that's because somebody is always, there's always another person at that point.
It
That
could be
happens-
another person. You
or-
never know, because sometimes you don't always find out the deep truth.
Or you did something that they didn't like and they never told you. That's why they just.
That's goofy to me.
But that happens often,
Yeah,
and that is
especially
part
with
of
gay men.
abandonment in the gay community.
You might feel it's
The
abandonment, but if
word-
they told you,
Y'all just stop speaking. Y'all go on a date. Somebody just told me a couple days ago how they went on a date to see Black Panther with a dude, and that was the last time they seen him.
That was just that, a date.
Understanding that people can feel like, oh, I actually like you. Like this experience, this exchange of energy meant something maybe to one person.
I mean,
and maybe
no
not to
shade.
I
another.
feel that's
So
no
that
shade.
can also ignite abandonment issues. Do y'all don't
I
agree
mean,
with
I'm
that?
no shade, but at the
Yeah,
movie,
don't
I'm not
bring
going on a
Black
first
Panther
date.
into it.
I mean, also, but if the first date is at the movies, how are you attached? You didn't talk.
Because they had abandonment issues. I mean, you could also just make it like not awkward. Like, okay, we can hang out as friends. That's probably how they felt.
Okay,
I
are
was
we
enjoying
gonna
myself.
sit here and not believe that like it happens where they don't have a conversation with you? Y'all gonna say that?
100%. I think
I'm
that
not-
that's
Because it doesn't always end with a conversation.
that's a
In the
lot of the
world-
time.
That's
Exactly.
99.
But sometimes it don't feel worth the
I
conversation.
know.
So that's what
Sometimes
I'm
it do
saying.
not feel worth the conversation.
It's
That's
just
a little
it's
hard.
lack of communication.
It's
Nobody
very
will say
lack of
that
communication.
I don't fuck with you. I don't like you.
Low key, everybody is friends with somebody and everybody in Atlanta. It's like you might try to talk to one of the person who you went out on a date with friends, and they take that relationship, and now you mad at the person, and you're wondering why. It's because you didn't communicate that. Hey, we just didn't have that connection.
Basically, what I was saying is how abandonment issues can reignite, or it can occur if they've never been there. When you are in this community as a gay man, you can feel that.
I think
Because we all know that there's a revolving door with niggas in our space. we don't have a high rate of marriage.
Success in general.
Of success
Trust me, I know.
relationships. Oh, exactly. So that's what I'm saying. Like, with that being the case, abandonment issues can occur, right?
Yeah, I think there's another term to it. It'd be loneliness would be equating with abandonment issues, because if we're gonna talk about abandonment issues, loneliness needs to be a part of the conversation, because I do feel like loneliness is a contributing factor to abandonment issues. I think that a lot of people in our community are very lonely, and that controls attachment to someone that makes you feel like,
A certain way.
yeah, makes you feel like, oh my God, I'm worth
That you're not
living.
alone, yeah.
Because I think that, I don't want to get too deep, but I think that suicide rates are high in the community because of loneliness. And abandonment would be a branch off the word loneliness.
It exists. They exist in the same room.
Yeah, and I think that attachment issues can just be acceptance. Like, oh, this person's like seeing me, because a lot of people do feel that gay men are mean too, and they don't want to get close with them.
A lot of them are mean.
Yes.
Yeah.
I haven't experienced the mean girl in person because I'm always just all over the place. I'm like, hi.
Remember that guy rolled his eyes?
Which one?
Remember we was at traffic?
Which
Alright,
one?
so hold on. It was only one person. I don't know who he's the other people we talking about. For me, it was one person. He had the fro, and then we went to Bulldog. I hope he wasn't drunk. He probably was. Shit, nobody remembers anything with me because they be drunk.
I'm finna pull a Bobby Lights on you. Don't you ever get on no camera. It's
Bobby Lights is sure
They say I do cocaine.
I was not that drunk, but I don't be paying no attention to it because I'm used to it.
You
all the
remember it
time.
in the moment. But long story short, so we can move on. That had a fro. It's like he was an attractive looking guy. One night it was me, Kay, and Don, and somebody else. We was all like, buddy on each other. He's looking over in our direction. I peep him, but they was kind of like looking elsewhere. He looks and goes like, and he did it twice. And he looked, and I'm like, so I asked him, I said, you know somebody over here?
Oh,
And he was walking, and then I asked him again, I said, you know somebody over here? And he was walking this way and was like, no. He didn't even look back at us. So his friend was at the car, and his friend pulled him. He was like, what they say to you? And he was like, nothing. And he just got in the car. Weird as fuck. So then, a couple days later, we see him at Bulldog, and he's caressing my hand. And I said, ain't you the nigga that just was looking at us?
That was his way of telling you he wants you to talk to him.
Well,
No. No, because he said he was lit that night, and he actually said that he was doing it to his friend. Nonetheless, that's how they be.
He probably loved y'all's energy and was mad that day because he had a fro. I mean,
Shut up.
it's
Be for
2022.
real.
All right.
We was looking good that night, and he was mad. And we
was
was
mad. always
and
look good
him and
when
his
we go
hair braids.
His
Probably shove
abandonment
it in their
issue.
hand. All right, so who wants to go first in digging in the bowl?
Okay.
You read it to yourself, then read it out loud, or just read it out loud.
No, he said you need to read it first.
So it won't be no mess.
The mess.
Oh, y'all
So we know that you can read out loud.
We don't want you to stop this.
Single due to a conflict in interest or conflict in taste.
Is that a question
Right.
for him or
It's for him, and then he can add somebody else to answer it with him.
Well, I'm single because, just things don't work out all the time.
So that's a conflict in interest or a conflict in
in-
taste and men
Interest.
and interest.
Mm-hmm.
Can you give me a little bit about like some of your interests? Like, what are your interests that that you're not being on the same page with some of these niggas?
I don't know, I guess cheating, morals, values,
Cheating on your end or cheating on their end?
their end. Basically like morals and values.
Morals, values.
Yeah.
That's it.
You?
Oh, you want to ask me the question?
Yeah.
Conflict, single due to conflict in, I would say probably both. Yeah, because I don't have no type, one. And I think that I probably should narrow down the type of niggas that I talk to. But I feel like that would limit me, so I don't necessarily be trying to do that. And then conflict and interest, like by milestone for years, has been that way. Since I just always like, now I'm being, 30, I always feel like when I look back, like it's like niggas never was on my wavelength ever. Like they was never as mature as me. They never mentally was like, it doesn't matter about your hustle and the things you buy. You know, none of this material shit doesn't equate to nothing that is inside of you. Many niggas have all this, the outside is great, but the inside is fucked up. And there's nothing there to have a companionship with. So I'll be like on a different level when it comes to how you gonna treat me, the respect, the consideration. I don't even want to talk about, because we always talk about consistency and communication. If they don't got either one, they just don't got it. That's kind of where I'm at now. It's like, if you don't have no consistency for me, you don't got it. It's not there. There's nothing, I can't make you be consistent. So I just was never going to get consistency out of you. Communication, I was never going to get that out of you because it's not there for me. Some shit is for you and some shit is for other people. It's both of them. It's conflict in interest and conflict in taste. What's the point in withholding sex from someone you're dating if you are both sexually attracted to each other? Do you think sex would ruin a potential relationship if that's what y'all both want?
That's a body that you didn't need, basically. Just in case things didn't work out.
So you're saving yourself.
Kind of, sort of.
Even if you're really dating this person, you're into them, you feel like that's a body, like.
But sometimes it's like y'all could be sexually attracted, but you just don't feel like y'all ready to have sex yet.
It's going to happen when it happens. It's not going to be a jacked feeling. And I feel that sometimes when you're dating, does that sound bad? I feel like
I'm gonna need you to explain the Jack feeling.
Well, because like I feel like you have conversations on Jack, and it could feel like dating. But then it's when you meet up, you fuck, and then you never
in the wrong places at the wrong time. But how long is withholding?
If you're dating somebody, you don't have to have sex because either one of y'all or both y'all are fucking somebody else to satisfy and to see where this goes with that person.
What? Because you just said they could be fucking somebody else until they see where they're going to go with the person that they dated.
No, but you're
what?
really interested in
don't
somebody.
do that with
It'll
me.
happen. It'll happen when it happens. How about that? Because when you just
we could just be fucking each other for all that.
Right.
That don't even make sense.
Okay, so what's the timeline?
You made it more complex.
I feel like there is no timeline. I feel like
it's no timeline.
You'll know it's withholding when it's like.
If y'all do anything sexually with one another, you should have already. If I seen your dick, if I seen you nut, penetration already should have happened. Period. If you suck my dick or if I jack off in front of you, we should have just went all the way.
Why do you feel that way, though?
Some of them I'm gonna be.
Say how you feel. So what do you feel?
Other ones I'm gonna be like, we ain't did enough yet. He ain't took me nowhere yet. But it depends on what I'm doing. Depending on what I'm doing in the situation.
Are you a bottom or a top?
I'm a verse.
So then, what role do you play? Because most of the time when you speak, it always seems from like the bottom perspective.
I could act like a bottom and still top him.
But a lot of times bottoms want to take you on a date. But that's because you approached me. I didn't come to you. I never seen you. I never was paying attention to you.
I never approached
So I understand from that point of view, but it's like, so then everybody's approaching you. Then most of the bottoms are like usually approaching you. It's a bottom situation.
I'm big, I'm black, I'm sexy. Yeah, the bottoms are approaching me. I do go after bottoms more because I love a fat ass.
But you don't really go after them because they come to you.
Yeah, I'm
so
more
you really take what you get.
Entertain them more.
If you really...
I don't take what I get because I get a lot.
If they are your preference and what you want, you'll take that. But you don't go after them.
Don't go after people.
So it's like whatever comes to you is what you take.
No, but I'm also a manifester. The only things that come after me are things that I manifest. Only things that I allow.
Okay, you have the option to pick through, but they come to you. You don't go to them.
Yeah. It's like a summoning spell.
Get the fuck out of here.
Okay, so y'all both feel like, yeah, I'm going to withhold. We can date. We can be sexually attracted.
Oh no, you asked.
What are you speaking on?
I feel like I don't have sex with someone that I don't want to have sex with. If I want to date you, I automatically tell people, listen, we're not gonna have sex. I don't feel it. I don't feel it in the moment. And they do. Because
I feel like why stay here if he ain't gonna be fucking for a long time? How long is you holding out?
No, he's saying he don't want to fuck them
on
all.
the first.
That's what I heard.
That's
what I
heard. I'm like, baby, I'm just not.
On the first date, I don't feel like I'm about to.
Well, we're not talking about the first
myself,
date.
So you're a bottom.
My God, today.
As soon as he said starve yourself,
but
y'all get it. Starve yourself.
No.
I'm finna order you some fiber pills, baby.
So you can shit it out.
Yeah.
I just feel like that all the time I have to fuck you on the first date. Now, second date or whatever, we may.
What you be doing on the first
Okay,
date that you could be fucking after?
but this is the thing.
What do you be doing on the first date that you could be fucking afterwards?
I prefer to eat on the first date.
Okay.
And I'm
That's what I'm
afraid
saying.
them
You
to eat.
withholding, boo.
I'm not withholding. I'm afraid them to eat on the first
Yo, I'm crying.
So we love a good mess.
I feel like if I'm gonna fuck you,
date. No, I'm not doing no mess.
I don't care if I came to your crib. If I feel like I want to fuck you, I'm going to fuck you.
but I'm direct with
But
it.
do you think it would ruin a potential relationship if that's what y'all would want? It's not
No,
going to ruin anything
I mean,
for
if
me.
it's mutual,
Because for real, for me, it's like if I already want that with you, if I want to have sex with you and I want to still build with you, I'm going to do that. It doesn't change it.
it's different with me because it's just like if I want to fuck you, I'm gonna tell you that I want to fuck you. I'm not saying that I want to be in a relationship. I'm not saying that. I just want to fuck you.
You want to just say that's what you want to do off work.
Yeah, that's
that's
all
it.
it is.
That's
Therefore, you don't grow no feelings or nothing. You can
But
say
see,
yes or
that's
no.
why nobody wants to.
But if I want to build with you, I mean, you might see my dick or something, but like other than that, like.
But also, do you not feel that can put you in compromising situations?
Because
Because the
I
next
feel
thing you know,
like-
they in love.
No, I feel like
That's
that's,
not my fault, though.
delusion.
I already
yeah,
told you
that's
that
on
I just
them.
want to fuck.
That's not on him.
That's where the
on
attachment
them.
issues go.
Yeah, that's where the.
I do feel like
For sure.
it should be a mutual understanding.
If I'm in your house, I feel like we're bound to fuck some type of way, possibly.
Do y'all got self
I
control?
mean, if you got
Okay.
that, I got self-control, but if you
self-control.
got that kind of power,
I have self-control, yeah, but do I want to always have self-control?
no.
Because I can do what I want to do.
But I think it should be mutual.
And you do what you want to do. And I don't fuck the whole world. So,
I put what I
whenever
want on my
I go to a
plate.
nigga house, I want to do what I want to do. That's just that. You bitches that hole got busted and dicks got sucked by everybody in the alleyway, y'all gotta go ahead and reserve and discipline yourself. When you don't do that, when
And
you're not
wait a minute.
fucking and sucking
So,
all the time.
I mean, I'm
you
gonna
can
ask
do
the question: what is your position?
Verse.
Okay.
Oh, you always wanted to know that all your life, huh? It's not a secret. I have ass and dick, so why would I deprive you from both? It makes no sense. Cheers.
Cheers.
It comes up in a conversation that the guy you're dating never douched before bottoming, and he never had any accidents during sex. You've been wanting to have sex with them for a while. Would you proceed to sex or insist they douche? Why or why not?
I love to know my body boy, but a lot of them be lying.
I don't give a fuck if it is what it is.
Oh, he
They
nasty.
shit on
Teddy
your-
is nasty.
Yeah.
Ah! A little bit. If they shit on you a little bit, it's okay.
I mean, shit, it's the ass.
It's
like,
an ass.
So if I had a nigga and I'm like, all right, I'm going to bottom for you, and he take me to eat Chinese food, and I know I shit out
But see,
so
that's
quick,
the thing.
I'm not going to do that to my nigga if I
But
don't want to
see,
shit on his
that's
dick.
the thing. I feel like
Because
I
it might
know
not be
my body-
embarrassing for you, but it's embarrassing for me.
Well, I'm a bottom, so
I thought
I said yes.
But no, if you were to top somebody,
He said yes.
you're going to ask him, do he want to douche?
I mean, it depends on the situation. Honestly and truly, like, if we horny and some shit just happened, it's just happened.
Right.
And if some shit happened, then get in the shower. But other than that,
Not shit
in
happens.
hypotheticals. Okay.
that's what it's given.
Okay. I
If
don't
it's
know.
planned sex, then you should be
So,
ready.
I think everybody has dropped their position,
Yeah,
but
right.
Terrence.
I'm a verse. I thought we just toasted that.
Yeah, we did just talk.
I mean, but the bottom, but
But
he
he didn't
stood
have
up
to say
too.
anything. But he didn't say anything.
Well, now I'm not reduced to the bottom.
Baby, you don't use that, dude.
I support body.
Okay. All right. So the my bowl. Somebody take the next question. Let's go.
Let me read it first, because you know.
Because we ain't even
Me
get to the
too.
shit yet of the show.
I thought we just talked about the shit.
Rate your dick sucking and ass eating skills from 1 to 10. Well, what tip could you provide to us?
My dick sucking skills was a 10, bitch.
So the question is, rate your dick sucking and ass eating skills from 1 to 10, and what tip could you provide to us? So go first.
Okay, so my dick sucking is probably an 8. But I can't really provide a tip. It's more of just I have a strong bone structure and strong lungs.
Touchy bone.
So it's like
It's like a fish.
like
It's
a
sucking it.
golf ball through a straw type of deal, you know? There's really nothing you can do.
It's that fish.
It's very much
A vacuum seal.
you know, suck your soul up out you. Do it so proper. My ass eating skills are a 10, but that also is genetic because I have like the longest tongue and the fattest
Can you touch your
tongue.
nose?
I have not tried that. I'm not gonna do it on camera.
Okay.
Why not?
But I can touch my chin with it.
Do it.
Wait, you tried the chin?
Touch your nose.
Mm-mm.
Ooh, it's not
Touch
a
your
10,
chin.
baby.
Oh, I can touch that.
Touch your nose.
I can't touch my nose.
I can touch my nose.
Touch your nose.
Well, your nose is close to
Oh wow!
Oh, his tongue is long too.
It's long. I do have one tip.
Okay. come on.
Okay, so when it comes to ass eating, I feel like a lot of y'all just be, you know, just doing whatever with your tongue.
Munching.
Yeah. The goal is to caress the hole until it starts to open up, and then you want to go in and out.
I
Kind of
You actually want to eat it. You don't want to.
Yeah, you want to massage.
So just go around it and stuff like that with your tongue.
No, you want to kind of penetrate too. That penetration where you get the most.
Do you don't think that that'll be a little harsh, like pounding your hole like that?
With your tongue? You can't pound it with your tongue.
Yeah, what the hell are you doing?
Well, how do you get it open with your tongue?
You never eaten that?
Hole open.
They just slide in for me. I mean, mine's a little stronger though.
You sure they not already open?
An asshole is not naturally open. Like, I wish people would stop. That bitch ain't got no wall. I mean, they never said it to me. An asshole naturally closes. Like, if you took biology, you went to school.
I feel like it's only for black people because white people, they ask to be all gaped open as soon as you take it out.
They be able to train the hole
be
before you
gaped
got
open until you take it out. Asians be
that
gaped
muscle
open
be
until you take it out.
It's a muscle. So
He ain't lying.
Okay.
And he
don't have a
knows.
lot of sex.
And I agree with him because I see they hold.
Even with females, white females, they pussy just stay open.
Oh, wow.
Oh, so you're bisexual.
Yep, gag.
Okay, what's yours?
I feel like
so
all my skills are a 10.
We gonna not get no bad review from none of y'all niggas.
Only tip I can give you is more spit and money.
Now he owned something right there.
Me either. To this day.
So I would rate myself.
Wait, as a bottom, do you eat ass?
Personally,
It's 2022.
no.
Yeah.
See, I
Personally, no.
Do you like DL trade?
No, listen. No. Okay, a 10. And I would say a 10 because
He said he's a 10. He really said he's a 20.
Because I know, because like Suki Hana said, girls, bite it.
A little bit, right?
He's trying to have young niggas coming his way. That's all that is, because it can't be.
Y'all need to make eye contact, too.
Bite it with the tongue.
So,
bite it with the tongue.
Keep
Not
that
like
to yourself.
just like a.
Jamal, chop that out.
okay.
Wait, what are you? Okay.
I probably would rate myself maybe a 6. And I'm probably better than that, but
He just don't want nobody on his line.
what happened?
You don't want nobody on your line, do you?
Yeah, no.
They be like, I'm gonna come test it out.
Yeah, so 6.
God.
And then as probably 5 too. Yeah, I'm just so like I only like a person that I really want to do sexual shit will take me there. Everything like you finna just stay right there while I just.
Gooch, honey.
Like you ever flipped a nigga upside down and in a handstand?
Oh, that's right.
I've never done that because I've only had one relationship.
I'm not gonna give that to everybody.
So I'm the problem.
You just.
I just want it to be fun. Like I don't want to have no boring
Yes.
ass thing.
You just
But
a street
you don't want-
fighter for real.
I'm gonna perform top
Like,
tier
you just
every
out there.
time.
Go to intermission.
Me too. Oh, that's right.
Oh, I'm definitely keeping that in there, and I'm
Oh my
probably post
God.
that tonight.
I probably don't do like if a nigga do shit.
Cause you
I don't
just-
think there's a bathroom.
But usually sex is random. I don't plan sex. I don't
Can I
like
be-
planned
can
ass
I
sex.
be-
No, I'm not trying to get to know you, bitch. I came here to have sex.
That sounds
But-
like a Jack hookup.
That's exactly what it is.
I don't know, like even with the person that I'm dating, it's like I still wanna like fuck. Period. Like, cause then that also leads me to think like you probably is fucking somebody else.
Like, I be going like a month every time.
Like, what do you mean without sex?
I be going like a month.
I'm off of what?
No sex.
I
haven't had sex since
I go
August.
meet 1 month. I'm probably going years.
I take preps, so I'm not finna be.
All
putting
I'm
my
gonna
body
say
through this,
is
not
that-
to be doing nothing.
Okay.
So what they tweet, we're gonna go to what they tweet. Now, all right, are y'all ready? So let me know if these tweets sound familiar to you guys. A retweet if your pussy good. All throat goes. All throat goes.
Is this the
retweet.
time where they tried to fucking...
I'd be a whole hour and a half late trying to jack off before work.
Okay, I literally hear.
Popsicles prepared us to suck dick and ice cream.
Whoa!
To eat pussy.
Baby,
Do these tweets sound?
I don't pee for
I-
real.
Do these tweets
I have
sound
to tell you.
familiar? Do these tweets sound familiar?
Yes, they sound familiar. And that's how they tried to cancel me. But I ended up getting 10,000 more followers.
I know that's right. I have to tell him.
Okay, so
Why would you
don't
bring
know.
that up?
so this is what they tweet. Now you said they're familiar to you. Are they familiar to you guys?
I don't know.
It's my good sister.
I've never seen it.
All right, so those
Friend.
tweets were featuring Teddy. Teddy, I want to know how do you first feel about the people saying that your tweets are annoying?
I don't give a fuck, because at the same time they said they muted me, they blocked me. And I don't give a fuck. At the same time they muted me, they blocked me. They was all in my DMs. The people that was saying something, it was the content creators that was saying something. And then when I said something to them, then I got blocked because all of a sudden I'm mean. Right. So with that being said,
all you bitches, fuck 'em.
Whoever got a problem, got a problem.